Hello, this is Kenneth Wong, contributing editor for Desktop Engineering magazine. For a long time, when engineers think of drafting and drawing, the name that instantly comes to mind is AutoCAD. But recently, a handful of companies emerged to challenge this long-established position. This week, the challenger comes from Berlin, Germany. You might not be familiar with the company's name, Graebert, and I sure hope I'm pronouncing this German name correctly. But perhaps you have heard of or even used some of its product. PowerCAD and FelixCAD are two of its products. Well, the new products from this company is called ARIS. ARIS is described as a less expensive alternative to AutoCAD, a DWG reading-writing program based on Open Design Alliance technology. The first version shipping is for Windows, but versions for Mac and Linux are both on the way, scheduled for later this year. Here's a sneak peek of the software. You'll notice that the menu buttons and commands are very familiar to AutoCAD or AutoCAD LT users. With ARIS, there is an emphasis, it seems, to use dialog boxes and drop-down menus in some of the places where you might have used a command line in AutoCAD. Here, for instance, is how you customize the point styles and system units. Now here's one deviation from AutoCAD that the company says ARIS beta testers asked for: a pop-up dialog box to edit your recently entered commands. The software supports, among other things, embedded tables, so if you edit the tables, the change is updated immediately in the nested table view. This will be pretty handy for those who want to include a table in, say, bill of materials. ARIS will be sold for $495 to $995. As good as this pricing is compared to AutoCAD's, ARIS has a few competitions. The most obvious one is IMSI Design's Doublecad XT, an AutoCAD LT work-alike that's available for free. Last month, Doublecad XT is upgraded to version 2 with lots of refinements. In the new version, here's how you might customize your snapping priorities. And here's how you might create a complicated grid or gradient patterns from existing geometry. Now these become dynamic patterns, so if you resize your block or space, they'll automatically readjust. Another feature I particularly like in the new version of Doublecad XT is the drawing comparison to identify the differences in the two. Now one clarification here. What I've shown you here is what I saw during the product demonstrations given to me by respective product managers from these companies. I have not personally looked at ARIS or version 2 of Doublecad XT. So what you see here is essentially what I saw. I'm planning to take both software for test driving, so I'll be offering a more thorough analysis of both. Well, if you beat me to the punch and would care to share your experience with either or both of these products, I'm all ears. Till next time, this is Kenneth Wong for Desktop Engineering magazine, wishing you happy Valentine's.